What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with breaking news. So we know it's a lot of things transpiring online between Coach Prime and the media. Well, it looked like Stephen A. Smith weighs in on the entire situation, and I feel as if he went a little too hard. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Boulder. Let's get it. Let's go. A lot going on online between Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo fans in regards to a former player speaking out about his time with Coach Prime and the Buffs. And Shedeur Sanders and a few of his teammates went on Twitter Spaces to voice their frustration about it, take up for their beloved coach, and Shedeur's definitely taking up for his father, which I feel like they have every right to do so, bruh. Well, ever since yesterday, the media has been blowing up this whole situation between Shedeur Sanders actually taking to the internet to voice his frustrations about the media and the former player speaking out against Coach Prime. Hell, even Coach Prime himself dropped some jewels in regards to this whole situation. Well, it looked like big-time media sports analyst Stephen A. Smith weighs in on the topic. He took the gloves off. He's showing no mercy. This is crazy. Let's just roll the footage.
During the spring transfer portal window, including several projected starters. Some of them are now taking shots at the coach and the program on the way out, according to reports. The latest remarks come from safety Xavier Smith, who says he didn't appreciate the way Coach Prime handled roster management. One of Smith's former teammates in the secondary, Cormani McLean, had this to say, quote, look at this, ready to get to a new place and get to work. No hard feelings. Some people just got to take a step back from things sometimes. Certain people. I feel like I just don't want to play for clicks. I actually want to be involved with a great leading program that's going to develop players, end quote. Now, McLean was the top-ranked cornerback in the 2023 class. Deion Sanders and his sons have responded in a series of tweets, not loving the way the Sanders family are handling this situation. Shedeur in prime time, of course, UTEP coach Scotty Walden, who previously coached Xavier Smith, came to his defense in this tweet saying, quote, Smith is the furthest thing from soft, okay? That's what the coach says. He said, I coached Xavier at AP and now here at UTEP. He is the furthest thing from soft. He's a great kid/player and led us to a conference title. He answered a question honestly in an interview and was just telling his side. He was a freshman AA and has an extremely bright future on and off the field. I am glad he is on my team. Check the tape. Everybody knows that Deion Sanders was like a brother to me. We're pretty tight. We talk frequently, not every week, not every month, but we talk frequently enough throughout the year. I love him dearly. I respect him. And I don't like seeing any player castigate anything that he's associated with. But I need to be fair. And whereas I don't like a player speaking about it, and I certainly don't think that primetime Deion Sanders is playing for clicks, I do think that somebody who does need to be checked just a little bit is Shedeur Sanders. Nobody else is saying it, so I'm going to say it. You see this watch right here? This little Rolex I got on? See that? You know one of the things that I never do with my watch? I never did that. And in my profession, quite frankly, I win a lot. Shedeur Sanders did that each time they won a game. When they were 3-0, he did it. When they beat Colorado State and that coach was trying to talk smack at Deion and the program, Shedeur Sanders met him at midfield. Shedeur Sanders is miniature in my estimation, but he is a stud. He is a special talent. And even though they were 4-8, And even though they were 1-8 in the conference, and even though they ended the season losing 6 straight, it's not an most blasphemous and sacrilegious to play him in daylight hours. That's how big time, prime time Deion Sanders was. He can say what he wants. These damn players, including his children, is a different matter entirely. It's not that they can't play. I'm sure they can. Shedeur especially. Shiloh ain't no joke either. These brothers can play. And coming to the defense of their father is admirable. And I'm not trying to discourage that. But how you do it matters. And when you do it with bravado and disrespect, as opposed to humility and protection of your father, you force people to look at you, as opposed to looking at you protecting your father. See, when you hear them speak and you listen to them come out and say the kind of things that they say, well, guess what happens? You're thinking about their bravado and whether or not they have the record to back it up, which they don't. Then you're looking at the transfers. You're seeing what's transpiring, and you're wondering, why are these people looking to go elsewhere? And I heard Deion originally speak on the transfers and talk about sometimes people are transferring because they're usually reserves.
That was Stephen A. Smith going on a pretty much full-blown rant, speaking out about Coach Prime and Shedeur Sanders pretty much taking up for themselves. But at the end of the day, this whole situation is crazy, bro. And so they is not allowed to take up for themselves and somebody speaking out against them. Stephen A., didn't you speak out when somebody was talking trash on you? I don't know. This is a crazy world. Get down in the comments section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them bills on because you know I'm going to bring you the news. And like always, until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.
We coming. You should have seen by now. Coming. Yeah, they talking about it. We coming. They doubting us. We coming. They saying. Coming, they think it's a game. We coming. I don't give a damn what they say. You best believe. We coming.